Hey, I am so excited. We are going to go over the content creation map. We're going to look at basically a flow chart of what is the order of how to produce the content, to take one thing from start to finish, how to create one piece of content and put it into 30, 40, 50 different ideas. So in this day and age that we're living in, content is king. We need to have produce as much content as we can to allow to spread the gospel in a manner to reach the different types of people. So this is what we're going to do. I'm going to share my screen. I'm really glad that you're able to join today. This is our mind map. Are you able to see it all right?
Yes, I am.
Okay, great. So here is the vision and how it works. In order to create the content, it comes up with an idea. And first, what we're going to do is when there's an idea, I'm going to pray, I'm going to study, and dictation service in order to write, to speak, to text, and I'm going to make a written blog or an article, so to speak. And with this blog, this lays the foundation of much of the content of Army of Youth. And so with this blog, we're able to send it over to, we're able to put this on the armyofyouth.com website, and it's an article that people can read. And then we can send it to the graphic designers, and what they're able to do is using that blog, they can make these slides. And they can just take all the Bible verses and create a slide out of it. They can take the key concepts and the aha moments out of that blog, and they're able to make a slide presentation using whether it's Canva, Photoshop, Google Slides, whatever it is, to be able to express themselves in a manner that fits the ministry branding, colors, and different format like that. And out of those slides, we'll be able to use these inspirational quotes that we use for social media. And those inspirational quotes we're able to share on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Pinterest. And we're even able to create a gallery of them on our blog, where we're able to pull from that gallery to use them for future slides when we are putting together videos in the future. So that's really nice. And also with those inspirational quotes, they have really high engagement. They can be shared. With those inspiration quotes, whether it's a Bible verse, a quote, or a concept, or an aha moment, or an illustration, object lesson, we post them on social media. We can even take the ones that we really like, and we can make a t-shirt out of it. We can name it, brand it, wear it. And with those t-shirts, we can sell them as merch for the e-store, and take that e-store link and share it all over social media again. We could take the t-shirt, we could wear it in the videos that we record for social media and different content. We can even wear the t-shirts when the Army of Youth does an evangelistic event. We can all wear the same t-shirts, but it's all coming from these inspirational quotes with Army of Youth logo and brands and different things like that. And also, with the inspirational quotes, we can turn them into GIFs. Those animated photos that are able to show or illustrate a point. They're much higher engagement. They're far more successful on social media than just still shot images. But they will probably take a little bit more effort to put. But we'll also be able to add that to our blog gallery on our website, that people can reshare these images. So it's not just the volunteers and the Army of Youth, but also people in our sphere of influence can also be resharing old archives in this gallery to social media. So we'll have that on the website to make it very simple to post on there. Also with these slides, what we'll be able to do is we can actually create a blog specifically for accessing the slides, so that they have it where they can go slide by slide and get the information in that. And with this blog, we can include it in the YouTube description of the video. We can put it it's in the Facebook description of videos. We could use it as a lead magnet if someone wants really wants access to the slides, and they can opt into our newsletter mail out list, and they'll be able to access that. We can even use it as a bonus feature of our online course content. And so as we're selling these online courses, doing e-learning, then people will be able to have access to all these slides that the graphic designers use or created. And then up here, with the slide, then it will be a lot easier to record a live video. Now, we like to use vMix because it allows us to create high quality, high production value videos with very live, so that when you hit stop record, it's already edited fully with all of the effects, and it's beautiful, the music and everything like that. We don't have to handle the post-production, which as much as possible now streamline our process faster. And because we already have the blog that was written in the beginning, we're able to use this blog as a video script. And with this video script, we're able to record. We have a teleprompter that is able to go on the lens of the DSLR camera that we record with, and we can use our phone and just read the script and speak directly into the camera, so we're making eye contact. It makes it very simple. And with that video, we can post it on YouTube, and then YouTube gets published throughout social media and online groups and other communities. We're able to also, with that YouTube video, promote different products. For instance, the t-shirt that came from the video, we're able to wear it in the video. How interesting is that? And we could put it as, we can use this video content for online courses or point people to opt-in pages. There's really no limit to what we can promote in a video, and it's very highly engaging. Video is kind of like the foundation of content online in 2019. And but YouTube's not the only place that we can use for videos. We can use these for crafting online courses, and these online course modules, or these videos that people can go through a step-by-step program teaching someone how to do some sort of skill of evangelism, whether it's medical missionary work, whether it's being a self-supporting missionary, whether it is giving Bible studies as a beginner. Whatever the case is, we're able to use these as online course modules that people can sign up for. And we can put these online courses on our blog. We can use them as a lead magnet. Maybe there's something simple where we could just put together a quick course of content that we have for free in other places, but we gather it all together, package it in a way that someone really, really wants it, so they're willing to exchange their email as a lead magnet to sign up for a newsletter, where the newsletter develops a relationship with the individual and is also able to suggest other features and products and courses and things to our audience, and to be able to further train them for the gospel work. And we can put the online course on the eStore, of course, and then publish that on social media. Another neat thing that we can do with video is, with the video script, is we can actually do a live video. Imagine being able to do a live video where one of the things that prevents me personally from going live is sometimes I'm not exactly sure what subjects to talk about. But if I had a kind of like an outline, I probably wouldn't use a script in this regard. And it doesn't have to be as such high production value as a vMix for publishing on YouTube. YouTube is a little different. But with a live video, I can use that teleprompter again, and vMix will allow us to simulcast, which is like broadcasting, but it is simultaneously live streaming on Facebook, YouTube, Snapchat, Periscope, and a variety of different platforms, all using the laptop. So it's really amazing. And you can connect a DSLR, use it as a webcam to go live on these different social media platforms and engage with your audience in that way. So it would be a great opportunity to slip in some question and answers regarding the subject, that if someone really liked that, it'll be a lot easier to be able to talk about the content again for those who have never seen it before, to be able to promote the higher quality YouTube video, or the blog, or the course, or the script, or the different other opportunities that people have. This live video is very engaging. So that could be something that we can do with the video script as well. We can, with a video script, record an automated webinar. So you pre-record a video like YouTube, or you might probably will host it something on Vimeo, and we can use it as an automated webinar. So people are able to sign up for this free webinar that they learn about from a YouTube video or a newsletter or some sort of conversation. We're like, oh, wow, we're doing a webinar this week. If you want to sign up for it, then you can join. And then it's a 4-part webinar that gives them incredible value, incredible training, and it deals with the pain point in a very personal manner. So step by step, day 1, they sign up, and day 1, they get the first video. But they can't access the other 4 until day 2, they can access the second. Then day 3, they access the third. And day 4, by then they're like, wow, I'm really enjoying this content. And day 4 is able to pitch the sale for purchasing an online course where they're going to get really the beautiful gems of the Army of Youth and the real training that is being provided for this last generation to finish the work of God on earth. And so that's what we can do with the automated webinars. And of course, there's different places that we can promote that and share that with. Also with the scripts, a video script, we can do live collaboration reaction videos with other influencers, other ministries, other social media minded individuals. And we can just see, we can have them watch the video on YouTube, the public one, and then we can just dialogue on the subject to be able to get some more exposure. We can spotlight another ministry who's upcoming or someone who's already established and let our audience know, hey, they're doing a good work. We support them. And then their audience is able to say, hey, I see they're doing a good work, and we're going to discuss together about this subject. So that's kind of like our audience gets like 2 of their 2 speakers that they enjoy learning from, all talking about the same subject, working together, and we're able to share each other's audience, and it really it benefits everybody involved. Now, there's another really awesome thing. Once you have a YouTube video or a video pre-recorded in that way, there's this awesome website called Headliner. Headliner.com allows you to strip the audio from the video. So you turn an MP4 into MP3. Once you have the MP3 file, you're able to then upload that as a podcast. And then that podcast can be published on social media, on blogs, Facebook, Twitter, and be spread just like a podcast. Some people are visual, some people are written. So we already covered the written blog on the website. That's the foundation of all this. Remember, this is all coming from one blog. And then we are able to publish it in audio. Personally, I listen to a lot more audio than I do video. So that helps people like me who are busy and who are going throughout the day and just fitting audio podcasts into the pockets of their time. So we're able to publish that. But also with this audio file, Headliner.com, the same website, will allow us to create what's called an audiogram that has a little lines that move whenever there's sound, and when there's no sound, it's just like a flat line, kind of like a heartbeat that you see on the monitors in the hospital. And as long as there's movement, you see the lines moving. So it's a motion graphic. So you're not just staring at a still shot image, but you're looking at an audiogram. And it's easier, it's more engaging. And you can have a background that you use as a template to have the Army of Youth kind of describe what it's about, or if it's a specific segment or a show that Army of Youth produces, then it can have its own branding, its colors, and the specific icons of what it represents and what it means. And so that could be there for each audiogram, but it has the squiggly line as you're speaking, so it's more engaging. Then we're able to publish that on Instagram TV or IGTV. And also Headliner allows automatically to place captions. Beautiful. You can size it in widescreen for YouTube, or you can size it in a square 1:1 ratio for Instagram and Facebook. And you can add the little black boxes that you see on Facebook that are more successful. And you can add the captions at the bottom so that when on Facebook, when it automatically starts playing without sound, they're able to be pulled into the hook by reading the caption below. And at the top, they're able to see the some compelling title that's like, wow, what is that? I need to read. And they read, and then they hit turn on the volume, and then they are able to watch again on Facebook. Because you don't just want to take a YouTube video and publish it on Facebook. It's not really respecting the culture and the environment of how Facebook video succeeds. So it's a different environment there. So we'd be able to take that audiogram from the audio podcast created by Headliner and post it over there again. Isn't that really awesome how we're able to do things like that? And from that Facebook scripted video with the captions below and the black bars on the top and the bottom, we're able to publish that on the blog. And every time someone watches it on the blog or comments on it, then it makes it repopular, or the algorithms on Facebook kicks it up as new activity. So it publishes it to all of our Facebook audience again. So it's really good to post embed videos from Facebook to the blog in that regard. So that's really awesome. Now, these are some of the things that we're able to do with the video script, which is really just quite simply a blog. But going back down to the graphic design, we talked about what we can do with the slides. But there's one other thing too about an infographic. Let's say we have a video on 7 shocking facts about heaven that will surprise you. Well, with that blog, we can use the written text and create an infograph of a numbered infograph. So it has 7 points with icons and visual aids and just things that make it easier to learn and digest the information. But we're basically taking the blog, we're condensing it to the juice, we're juicing it to the most potent points, or maybe even the inspirational quotes, and but not the image, the visual part, but the actual text part of those quotes, whatever stood out the most. And we place that on an infographic format using Canva. Or Canva has wonderful infographic templates. You just plug and play, drag and drop. The graphic designers are able to put together on that. And then with that infographic, we could put it on the blog. And on the blog, we're able to publish that again on social media, Facebook, Twitter, elsewhere. We could essentially, hey, if we wanted to, we can use that infographic and create a video out of it. We can almost use slides out of the infographic, which might have like a unique angle or come from a different area. There's an entire YouTube channel dedicated to using infographics as videos for YouTube, and they have over 2 million views. Infographics are highly contagious and very shareable and digestible. We can even take, because infographics are usually really long and Instagram is more square in its shape, we'll probably have to take square sections of the infographic to kind of make segments to post on Instagram. And again, it points back to that one piece of content, which is really a blessing. And each infographic, in a sense, in some ways, they're kind of like making a poster. We can repurpose that as having a poster, like a 3 foot by 4 foot poster. If there's a subject that someone really likes, or it's really compelling, really inspiring, then they're able to purchase that, and we can have something where it automatically ships out to them, where we never see the product. It's outsourced, it's printed by another company, and it goes straight to them as on demand as they purchase it. So we can put that on the e-store and publish that in other places. We can even use this poster as a thank you for purchasing a specific course that has that content in there. And it's a really great bonus or perk for the people who buy the course. Isn't that neat? Infographics are so helpful. Another thing that the graphic designers are able to do with that blog is they can turn a blog like that into a BuzzFeed-like quiz. How many people here have seen the BuzzFeed.com and they've clicked on their quiz tab and they've actually looked at some really compelling and interesting quizzes that are just going all over the internet? If you have, let me know in the comment section below. I want to see what you found for that. And imagine being able to create quizzes like discovering your talents or identifying your spiritual gifts, like a spiritual gift finder workshop, or essentially everything that we know about Bible readings. In some ways, any Bible reading could be a quiz, where the BuzzFeed like quiz is kind of like a modern version of the question, Bible text, question, Bible text, question, Bible text illustration format. So it's like a study guide that we're able to have on the website in a very engaging and an interesting way to do that interactive Bible learning online atmosphere for contexts that are learning new things or receiving more training. That would be really powerful to be able to put that BuzzFeed thing there. We post that on the blog, and from the blog, we can use it as a course worksheet, that as a supplementary worksheet for a video module. We can use it. We can post like a promo on Instagram to be like, hey, here's a link. Check out this quiz with a really appealing title. It's shocking. Be like, whoa, I want to know what's going on with that. Take the quiz. Or like, find out my spiritual gifts. Like, I'm scrolling through Instagram. It's like, discover your spiritual gifts. It's like, stop the scroll. I'm clicking that link. And then they're able to learn God's purpose and plan for their life. How incredible is that? I really have a burden to see young people being able to find their purpose and use their talents for the Lord's service. And depending on what the blog post is, we can turn a transcript or a blog post into a worksheet, a checklist, or a tutorial or a step-by-step guide. And we can use these, once they're designed, we can use them as lead magnets or reasons for people to opt into our mailing list, again, where they learn more about other products and services. But it's all valuable content. So that is everything that the graphic designer is able to do with just one blog. Think about this. This is far-reaching in its potential. Instead of thinking, like, what am I going to post tomorrow? Or what am I going to post 2 days from now or 2 weeks from now? It's like we need to get our head out of the weeds and look at the big picture. Let's start looking at every piece of content as a campaign rather than just a post and go. Like, hey, I just spent all this time recording a video. We publish it on YouTube, and it's like, all right, I hope people see it. Well, no, we don't have to do that. We could be strategic about creating a campaign around the videos that we are seeking to publish and make known, so that the message of a crucified, risen, and soon coming Savior could be taken to all the worlds. This is part of the vision of the Army of Youth. And so also the blog, of course, can be posted on social media. And what I realized is that once we get about 8 blogs, articles on a specific subject, like themed, just 8 of them, you can actually publish that into an ebook, a 100-page, 150-page ebook. You can sell it for $3 online. And people would rather buy a short ebook than a larger ebook. Majority of the people who purchase ebooks, they don't even read it. They don't even start. So in order to make it more digestible, it's a lot easier to read an ebook that's 100 pages rather than 300, 400 pages. That could be super overwhelming. Nobody has time for that. So to make it digestible or compact, then we're able to take 8 blog articles and repurpose them and put them into an ebook. How amazing is that? I mean, that to me is just like, this is awesome. And you can even use an ebook as a lead magnet or a reason to entice people to sign up for the newsletter, where they find out about other products and services and opportunities to join the Army of Youth and to use their talents for serving Christ and bringing others closer to a knowledge of the truth. And with that, one last thing, with this blog article here at the very beginning, we could use those to repurpose them as newsletters to send out to people that could bring them value or give or help educate them, let them know of some of the content that's being there, so that they can learn about the specific things that they're interested in and develop a relationship. So here you have it. I'm sure that the vision's going to increase as more people come. You have specific talents that you're able to bring that are very, very valuable to the Lord's Army of Youth. And I'm super excited to be able to work together. This is so incredible that we are living in these last days where we have all these opportunities to publish the Word of God unlike ever before. It doesn't, no longer do we have to wait till we have 500 pages and it's all proofread and formatted and put together before we click publish on one thing. We're able to take one thing and publish it into so many different ways to reach different types of minds. We've got the audio, the visual, the kinesthetic, the audio, visual, kinesthetic. Was there another one? Well, anyways, we're able to reach all these different types of learners, and it's incredible. But we can accomplish so much more together than we ever could apart. So let me know which part of this content creation flow are you most excited about? What do you like the best? And if you have other suggestions, let me know. I'd love to hear from you. Read every comment, and I am excited to hear this. Thank you for watching, and I look forward to laboring in the Master's cause with you soon.